everyone, it's Sonia.elsie here. So today I'm here with Stella.
Hey guys!
So today we're gonna film a mukbang. So a quick haul of the food that we have. I have this limited edition turkey sandwich from Veggie Grill, and I'm very excited about it. It has stuffing and vegan turkey and some cranberry sauce. And then I also have some green tea, and I have some sweet potatoes. What do you have?
I have some baked tofu from Trader Joe's and some broccoli and some green beans.
Okay. Okay. Health as well. Okay. Tag yourself. Are you me or are you Stella?
Me. They just comment, I'm me.
I'm me. So today we're just gonna eat food and talk about shit. Okay. Just kind of chat, you know. You guys can grab some food, sit down with us, pretend that we're just having a chill bro meal together.
Dude, yes.
Oh my gosh. Taste
One
test.
time, oh my god. Oh my god.
Mmm.
Is it good?
Dude, that's so good. What were you gonna say?
Oh. One time we were talking about how these apartments are literally just made, these apartments are sized only for a couch.
Okay,
like,
right?
They just want you to sit around with your bros
and
do nothing. Yeah,
it's like this apartment, the way it's just shaped. It's not shaped for anything good.
Yeah, you can't be productive.
And there's no space for a table.
Yeah, a desk.
No, so we just have this huge couch that takes up the living room. But you know, it's all good.
It's fine.
It's very comfy. This is really good.
Thank God.
No, we were just talking about how I feel like we've accomplished like a lot of things in 2017.
Oh, for sure.
What are you like most proud of? Like it can be something we've done or just you.
Oh, I think just like moving here and like being financially independent. Because a lot of people assume our parents pay for everything.
Oh yeah.
Like our parents pay our rent or our parents give us money for like food or like whatever. And I always like feel good when people say that because I'm like, honey.
Yeah. No, it's like, first of all, my parents can't like afford to do that.
Dude, right? Like,
plus, like to move to LA, I feel like I don't want to put that on my parents.
Yeah.
You know, like, if I want to save money, I could have just like stayed at home. You know.
Yeah. So that's definitely a big thing, and just like moving out at 18, I think I'm really proud of that. And you can't imagine it any other way.
Dude, if I had moved out like 20 days before, I would have moved out at 18 also.
Dude.
Fucking had to turn 19 or something.
Fucking eat every day or something.
Oh my gosh, today, like I always run out of groceries.
Like so fast.
Yeah. And I was like,
we just not buy enough?
Like, I ate yesterday. Like, what's the deal? These are some sweet potato. Sweet potato.
We just buy Scary 10 things of this.
Dude, I should give this to Scary. I'm gonna give it to him.
Aww.
I ate one bite of it.
Oh my god, that'll be so funny. You can put it in your vlog. Watch Sony's vlog channel link down below. Aww.
Thanks. Promoting my channel for me. I always forget to promo my channels. I'm like, oh, I guess I have a vlog channel I've been posting on. Like,
no, right? I would, they'll watch it if they want.
Yeah. Because sometimes YouTubers, like, they'll promote the same video like 7 times on their Snapchat in like 2 hours, and I'm like, dude, if they're not watching it at this point, they don't want to see it. Like, I'll promo it once and I'll be like, okay, if they want to see it, they'll see it.
What about you? What's your biggest accomplishment?
I feel like I've just grown. Like I've talked about moving to LA so much. Like, you all know my story. But I feel like I've just grown like emotionally.
Same.
Maybe like I've just matured. I still have a ways to go, you know, like sometimes I'll...
Oh, of course. Like,
yeah.
You're so young.
Like, I mean, everyone does. Everyone should have that, like, growth mindset. Remember in school we learned about that? The TED Talk about the growth mindset. That, like, inspired me. Before I took, like, my final math class, they showed us that, and I was like,
It's
oh my God.
It's so good.
Okay, so basically the growth mindset, it's where... So there's a fixed mindset and a growth mindset.
Dude, I forgot about this. I'm so glad you brought it up.
No, right? It's so good. So a fixed mindset is where you're like, I'm bad at this and I just suck. And then if you have that mindset, you can't get better because you're just like, I suck, I'm not going to try, I'm not going to put effort into it. And that's how a lot of people are with math. And even I was, and I still am sometimes like, oh, I suck at math. But like math was like my worst subject ever. And then right before, I think my last math class I ever had to take at the community college I went to, Sorry, let me take a quick little bite. We watched this TED Talk. And it was on the growth mindset. And basically, it's a mindset where you believe that you can improve and you believe that skills can be learned and not just like you are born good at math. Which made so much sense. And I was like, wow. So I like would do, what's that website, Khan Academy? Yeah. And I like learned math, finally. Dude. Like instead of like cheating my way through math, I was like, because I did, I'm sorry, but I did. And I was like able to learn it and figure it out, and like, it just really inspired me. So I don't really know what we were talking about before this, but have a growth mindset.
Yeah.
Watching that, like, if I find it, I'll link it, but you can probably search growth mindset on TED Talk and find it, because it's really good.
Yeah, I think how it connects to what you were saying earlier is just like, there's not a certain age where you just stop. There shouldn't be a certain age where you're like, I have learned it.
Yeah, or I'm so mature.
I just think it's funny when people older than us act like they're so much more mature than us. Yeah. Or like, it's usually guys. Like, oh my god, you guys are so young. Like, oh my god, LOL. Like, what are you, 12? And like, I mean, it's not like we care, because it's like, I don't have to prove myself or prove that I'm mature. Because I am. But yeah, it's just that mindset. Like, I don't know. Maybe some of them think like, oh, I am old. I don't need to like
mature or change or anything.
Or even like, there'll be settings where I feel like you and I are just like having so much fun, and people are like, calm down.
Yeah. I'm looking for my nap. Oh, there it is.
And it's like, I'm gonna enjoy my life, you know?
Yeah, right? Let me live. But yeah, so have a growth mindset. Watch the TED Talk. You'll be very inspired. And if you're stuck in a rut where you're like, I'm so bad at this, or my life can't change, or I'm forever gonna suck at this, like, most skills you're not born with.
Yeah.
Like, there's some skills where some people are naturally born a great singer or great whatever, but a lot of things like math or acting or
like athletes,
like running, soccer, I don't know, like anything, a lot of it is learned. So you just gotta put in the effort.
You have to have the right mindset.
I'm
gonna grab some more snacks, feeling a little hungry. This is part 2 of my haul, you guys. I have some brown rice cakes. I have some garlic hummus. Okay. She is
You're getting it.
She is riding around. She is getting it.
I love new hummus. You open it and you're like, yes! Do you have any regrets of 2017?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Like, no regrets, like YOLO. Learn from all my experiences, but
like, sometimes you can have a regret, but it's like, you wouldn't go back and change
it. It's like, if only I had known then what I know now.
Yes.
Yeah. I think just not saying no more. We kind of talked about that on my channel.
Subscribe.
Thanks, guys. Links down below. On my channel. But yeah, I feel like I've learned to just stand up for myself more. I mean, I don't want to repeat exactly what I said, but yeah, that, and I don't know. I feel like that's the main thing.
Yeah. I think, for me, it would be like listening to my gut instinct.
Yes. Yes.
Because my gut instinct told me to move to Los Angeles in June, which I honestly think I should have done. But
it worked out for a reason, because otherwise I would like be alone.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like my gut instinct is like usually right, like 95% of the time. But it's hard to distinguish your gut instinct between like you being paranoid. So you're like, oh, I'm just being paranoid, but then you're like, oh, actually, I was totally right.
Dude, that's like so hard.
Or like even recently, we were going to this party and it was like kind of far away, and we like both of us, we were just laying on the couch like, oh my god, I don't want to go, because it was really far. And then, I mean, this isn't really that big of a deal, but we ended up going and it just wasn't like fun, and we were like, well, us 7 hours ago on the couch, we should have listened to them.
Yeah. That's been happening a lot, just like with going out, and like I'm like, like, I try to convince myself, like, oh, I should go have a good time, like, I am young, YOLO, like, I haven't been doing so much recently, I deserve to have a break. and then I regret.
Yeah, I go out and I'm like, dude, it's like 3 a.m. and I've been standing in a room doing nothing.
Yeah.
You're like, I could be sleeping.
I could be editing a video. I could be working out.
Yeah. I got a question the other day that was asking how I cope with anxiety, so I kind of wanted to talk about that because I feel like I haven't really gotten it until recently. Like I never really struggled with it growing up or like going to school, I don't think.
Yeah.
But now recently I've been like, blah.
Dude, it's like the worst because it's different from just being stressed.
Yeah,
like
right.
The feeling of like, oh, if your to-do list is really long or you have to get a lot of things done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's just like a different feeling. Like that's like in your stomach and you're like, oh, like, I don't know, but I feel like anxiety, like it's like you feel like you're gonna faint or like pass out or like you're just like paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's like the worst.
Or you're just like shaking and you're like,
yeah.
Like I had it in the car. You were there. But okay, so I don't really do well in the car just in general. Like I'm fine, I can drive, I can be a passenger, like whatever, but I'm just like I feel like I do more looking out than the actual driver does. Like the driver will change lanes, I'm looking in their blind spots, or like just because I'm so paranoid about getting into a car accident. Because I've been recently in 2, I guess not too recently, the past like year, but I've been in 2 and one of them was like really bad. Almost died. Well, not actually, but I could have died. So yeah, I'm like super paranoid in the car now. And then the seatbelt wasn't buckling. And I was in the middle of an Uber, and the seatbelt wasn't buckling, and I just started, like, freaking out, like, literally shaking and crying. So that was kind of fun. But I feel like just focusing on your breathing really helps. Like, just take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out.
Because that, like, puts you in the moment.
Yeah.
I used to struggle with it a lot in school. Like, just like, I don't know, it's not like I ever had social anxiety or anything, or, like, it's not even really like school was stressing me out. Maybe it was just the circumstances of my life at the time. But I just remember one day, randomly, I suddenly got this like I was like, oh shit, and I just had to like run.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom and I was like shaking, and I felt like I was gonna pass out, faint, like throw up, like I didn't know. And when you don't know what it is, it like scares the shit out of you because you're like, you think something's like wrong with you, and really it's just like your brain like freaks out.
Yeah.
So I remember like I went to the nurse's office. I remember you had to bring my stuff to the office, and I was just lying down and I was like shaking and I didn't know why. And then I went home and I was like fine, and I was like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
So then like ever since then, it was for like probably the rest of that year, I would just like be stressed that was gonna happen again, and it did happen. And then I remember it went away, and then the next school year, it was like literally a year later, it happened to me in class again.
Yeah.
And I was like crying in the bathroom, like I had to stay in the bathroom the rest of class.
Oh
it was at WCC.
Oh my god.
And I like called my dad, and he was like, oh, you're probably just like you have low blood sugar or something, and like it was not that. And then I was like stressed traveling, like I was like, what if this happens to me on a plane? And I think just like since then, it's always been like this, like what if that happens? But what helps me control it is just reminding myself like if it is to ever happen, I know what it is.
Yeah.
So I think just like educating yourself, like okay, it's just like my brain's freaking out. I can calm myself down. You have to remind yourself that you're in control.
Yeah.
And it's not like this thing that's happening to you and you can't do anything about it. Like you can focus on your breath. You can remind yourself like I'm in control. This is happening, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm not in danger. It's just a feeling.
Yeah. I think like having a friend that knows what it is.
Yeah.
Also, because like if I like start to kind of like freak out or like hyperventilate a little bit, like you know it's happening, and then like just like touching someone's, like if you're in a situation, you see your friend just like kind of freaking out, literally just like touching their back or like telling them to breathe in and breathe out, like even if they're not responding, it usually helps so much. Yeah. Because then you're like, and then just tell them like it's okay. Like,
it kind of like grounds you.
Good. Yeah. Instead of being like, oh my god, you're dying, like that'll just make them be like, wah. Yeah. Like, so yeah, I think that's a good thing. So yeah.
And it's like the worst.
I know, you're like, wah! What's going on? And it sucks that like, because I used to never get it. I was just like, oh yeah, I don't have trouble with anxiety.
Yeah, and it's so different from like stress. Like, it's such a different feeling.
Because stress, you're just like, oh god, like you can control it. You just it's just kind of like a overlying feeling that you have. You're like, I'm stressed, but that's.
I feel like it's almost more mental. Like this is like you don't know what's going on. It's like this whole feeling in your entire body.
Yeah.
And it's just like what? But it's okay. You're gonna survive. You're gonna be fine.
I think I used to get it when I was younger. I don't really know though. I would like go to the doctor for it and they like didn't really know what it was, but like where I would randomly just like faint if something weird happened, like, or if I would like if someone around me was like talking about blood, like just talking about blood, it would freak me out. I'd like pass out. Like I remember one time I got literally the tiniest cut ever, and it was like whatever. I was camping with my mom, and we were like, she came as a chaperone. It was like a Girl Scout camp, and I just had a little cut, and I was like, oh whatever. But she just kept talking about it and kept focusing on it, and like she kept saying like, you have a cut in your hand and it's bleeding and it's deep and we need, and then that freaked me out. So I like I just passed out.
Oh my god, I've never fainted.
It's interesting. You have the weirdest dreams ever.
That's so bizarre. What the fuck?
And you wake up and you literally have no idea how much time passed. Like, I was passed out for 30 seconds. It felt like I slept for 8 hours.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, wow.
It's like when you get your wisdom teeth out, like any kind of like surgery, and you're like, you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'll do it. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I literally woke up and I was like, they probably didn't even do it yet. And I was like, guys, I'm awake. And they're like, oh, good. Like, we got your teeth out.
And you're like, what?
Excuse me. Dude, that was intense.
Dude, do you think you fart when you're like under general anesthesia?
Oh, for sure.
Dude, no.
You probably fart so much. Oh my god, what was so embarrassing when I got my wisdom teeth out? Like, there was a guy, I think he was training to be a dentist.
Was he hot?
He was so hot.
Fuck.
And I was like rolling in like just gross air.
Oh my god. Did they put you in a wheelchair?
I don't even remember. No, I think I was able to walk.
Yeah, they had me walk.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved it. I was so relaxed.
Yeah.
It was like the best.
Dude, I asked for my teeth and they gave them to me. I was like, can I have my wisdom teeth? They were like, I don't know where they went though.
You probably ate them.
Why would I eat them?
Just like, you know, you're like high as fuck. You like, I think it's a little treat.
Eats my teeth. Calcium vibes.
Ew.
I get my calcium from eating my own teeth.
Thank you.
Guys, we're so excited to get rid of this furniture when we move. Remember when Jordan got you all those water bottles?
Dude, Jordan's so nice. I love
him.
him.
He's so funny.
I would die for Jordan. Dude, one time we were like, if all of us were gonna die, like we'd all die because all of us would be trying to die for each other.
Yeah, right?
I love broship.
You could be like, no, I'll die for you. And Jordan would be like, no, I'll die for you.
And we'd no, I'll die for you. Like, it's okay, guys. Like, I'll die.
And then we just all died.
I'm gonna read you guys some things Sonia said.
Okay.
I like looking at old selfies and seeing where I had acne.
Oh my god, I was doing that today.
It's so fun. It's like, wow, forgot about that.
Yeah, I used to have a bunch on my chin, but now I don't. And now it's kind
your
of...
skin's really clear.
Thank you.
Bitch.
It's migrated over here.
I used to think guys didn't have nipples.
I don't remember saying that.
You did. I wrote it down. I feel like I'm gonna poop out of my mouth.
Guys, Stella's been writing this list
Since like 2015.
wow, of just funny things I've said.
Because you like your women Spanish, BBW.
Stella. Sonia loves corn. Sonia. Me too.
Dude.
Sometimes I say dumb ass shit.
One time you said, hey guys, it's me, a baby. I'm just gonna have an umbilical cord and make things so much more effing difficult.
Apparently I said, ew, I hate genitals.
If we cared about no homo, we'd have to say it after everything.
So, this is funny. So I was interested in this guy at my work. Well, we ended up actually dating for 2 years, but... And I said, he knows I'm under 18 because I can't use the recycling baler.
Dude, that's too much.
That's too real.
You could fart into a microphone and be accepted into choir.
Oh my god, there's another one where I wanted to comment on the choir Facebook page when Bae comes through, but I like couldn't because it's for my choir. I'm still in that Facebook group.
We'll get all the notifications. Instead of vlogs, we make slideshows.
We just take photos of our day and like make a slideshow, and that would be so funny. Like, can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it one day.
Slideshow. Slideshow, miss?
Victoria's Secret, but for men. Chad's Secret. Dude.
Oh my god, Chad's secret.
They should have renamed Pluto to Chad. It's kind of far away. I always try to hang, but no one's ever down. Dude, it's too real.
This is, I think, the funniest thing I've ever done.
One time my dad, we were like talking about maybe going to Mexico, and then we were like, oh, we really want to go to Hawaii. And my dad was like, the thing about Hawaii is you have to be 21. And Sonia said, you can be any age to finesse. Look, I don't know what the context was, but one time you said, you squirted a fart out of me.
What's up, guys? What's up, chudsters? Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked, give it a like. If you dislike, give it a dislike. Be sure to subscribe to Stella. She posts videos as well. If you're not subscribed to Stella already, what are you doing? Literally, what are you doing?
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone!